Geography is destiny. In the world of global trade, there is no place more destined for conflict than a 21-mile-wide strip of water known as the Strait of Hormuz. It is the world's jugular vein. Every day, 21 million barrels of oil flow through this needle's eye. That is 1/5 of the world's total consumption. If this vein is pinched, global markets don't just fluctuate, they shatter. Today, in April 2026, the pinch has become a grip. The United States has established a maritime blockade, a wall of steel designed to control the flow of energy and the projection of power. To understand the blockade of 2026, we have to look at the ghosts of the past and the terrifying machines of the present. This is the story of how the U.S. military uses its overwhelming strength to hold the gate. The U.S. Navy didn't learn to fight here yesterday. In 1988, during the height of the Iran-Iraq War, the Persian Gulf became a graveyard. This was the tanker war. Both sides were hunting the world's energy supply. On April 14, 1988, the frigate USS Samuel B. Roberts struck an Iranian mine. The blast was so violent it nearly broke the ship's back. The response was a storm known as Operation Praying Mantis. It was the largest surface engagement for the U.S. Navy since World War II. In a single day, American cruisers and destroyers, backed by carrier-based A-6 intruders, systematically dismantled half of Iran's fleet. They sank the frigate Sahand, crippled the Sabalan, and obliterated 2 armed oil platforms. That day established a baseline for the region. The strait is open only so long as the U.S. Navy allows it. The wreckage of the Sahand still sits on the seafloor, a silent warning to anyone who thinks the choke point can be closed without a price. Now look at the successor, the USS Frank E. Peterson Jr., an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. She is 509 feet of reinforced steel and high-frequency sensors. This ship doesn't just see, it perceives. The Aegis Baseline 9 system is a digital god. Its SPY-1 radar pulses with 6 megawatts of power, capable of tracking over 100 targets simultaneously, from a rowboat on the waves to a ballistic missile screaming through the upper atmosphere. Underneath her decks sit 96 VLS cells. These are the teeth. They carry SM-6 interceptors for air defense and Tomahawk missiles for land strikes. A single destroyer like the Peterson carries more firepower than the entire fleet that fought in Operation Praying Mantis. But the blockade isn't just about ships, it's a network. To the north, the carrier USS George H.W. Bush provides a constant umbrella of F-35 fighters. Beneath the waves, Virginia-class submarines hunt in the silence. It is a 3-dimensional cage. The blockade is built on deterrence, but deterrence only works if you're willing to use it. Early morning, mid-April. The Peterson is patrolling the 2-mile gap, the narrowest part of the strait. Suddenly, the radar blossoms. Swarm detected. Multiple bogies bearing 045, speed 50 knots and accelerating. It's the nightmare scenario. 40 fast attack craft, each one a suicide boat laden with C4, coming from multiple angles. They want to overwhelm the Aegis system. They want to find the one blind spot in the armor. Engage with 5-inch, ready the CIWS. If they cross the 500-yard line, clear the deck. The sea erupts in pillars of water. 2 boats disappear in a flash of orange, but 38 remain. They are closing. 400 yards. Then the Sea Whiz speaks. 4,500 rounds of tungsten per minute. It creates a wall of lead so thick nothing can pass through it. The first wave of boats is shredded. The water is littered with debris and burning fuel. But then, a new signal. One lone boat has broken through the spray. It's too close for the missiles, too low for the big gun. In the blockade, the billion-dollar ship often relies on a 20-year-old with a steady thumb. He fires. The tracers stitch across the dark water, finding the boat's engine. A massive explosion lights up the side of the Peterson, but the hull holds. The gate remains closed. The blockade of the Strait of Hormuz is not a static line on a map. It is a living, breathing confrontation. Each day is a calculation of risk and a display of absolute strength. The U.S. military uses its weaponry not just to destroy, but to dictate the terms of existence in this waterway. As long as those gray hulls patrol the strait, the global economy breathes. But the pressure is building. To the east, the adversary is regrouping. They've seen what the Aegis can do on the surface. Now they are looking deeper. The surface war is won. But the silent war is just beginning. The Iron Gate. Part 2. Coming soon.